What's going on, Voodies? Today, we're making B-R-E, Brie, best ranch ever. And you know why we call it that? Because it's the best ranch ever. And it's real simple, and all you need, other than items in your pantry, is VooDoo Chef Zing. If this weren't in my badass hard rock leather shaker protector, you'd see the recipe right here. And it's real simple. It's 2 cups mayonnaise, 1 cup half and half, 1 tablespoon of fresh lime juice, and 1 tablespoon of Zing. We got it all right here. Here we go. Watch how simple. 1 cup heavy duty mayonnaise. We use Duke's. Half a cup, half and half. Lime juice, Zing, and we're ready to go. This simple, guys. Just whisk it up till it's fully incorporated. And guess what? You've got the best ranch ever.
Get ready for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, it's time for the VooDoo Chef podcast, where we will discuss all things voodoo from the VooDoo Studios located right here in beautiful Tampa, Florida. So to all my booties out there, if you're looking for nothing but a good time, this is the place to be. Call your friends, knock on the neighbor's door, and let them know it's time to party like a rock star for the next hour. Join me and my guests and learn to VooDoo like we do as we discuss our faves and the voodoo that we use. I'll put our guests on the spot as we ask for their top 3, and make sure and listen as we discuss some of our favorite war stories from the kitchens we've worked in. Sit back, grab a tall glass of your favorite libation, and enjoy this episode of the VooDoo Chef podcast.
What is going on, Voodies? Patrick Arts, how are you tonight, my man?
I am doing well. I'm excited to be here, as always.
As always, dude, you know, we're waiting on Big Eddie C. I don't know what's going on, but tonight's a big night. We're jumping right in. You know, we got a lot going on. We saw BRE already, and you know what? There it is, VooDoo Zing. It is amazing. Make sure you check it out. And like I said, right there's the recipe for BRE. Make sure you check it out, try it out. And of course, my badass seasoning leather shaker with rocker studs made for me by my boy Matt from the Barbecue Nerds. Make sure you check them out. They'll custom make you anything you want. Might not be as badass as mine though. Pat, I'm gonna ask.
All right.
What are you drinking tonight?
I pulled out the Heaven's Door again, the Heaven's Door bourbon. You know, I'm already sipping on that a little bit right here.
Well, I'm getting a little late start. I have not started yet. You know, I'm really excited. We've got Jarvis Davis from Caddy's Gulfport in. You know, we'll tell you a little bit more about him in a minute. Before we give all the voodoo stuff, already in the green room for tonight, the first podcast of the month. It's time for a little tasting of Shay Sweets. All right, we already got the web address up there. Make sure you check that out. More importantly, you know, what's up, Carl Miller checking in. You know, last time we did this, you know, you got a little bitchy with me, homeboy. All love. I mean, all love. You got a little bitter. So why don't you hold up what you got in your hand over there? A little match and set there.
Yeah.
All right. So real quick, tonight we're trying the caramel apple, the salted caramel, Pawpaw's lemon, and pumpkin spice. And no, I'm not like freaking that good. You get a cheat sheet with every box you buy, guys. And how badass is that? Because you know what's badass? My Mac fix. And you know what? Everybody calls this woman my dealer. Shay from Shay Sweets. What's going on, friend? How are you?
I am well. I am in the middle of a large order.
I know you got it going on. I'm watching you in the green room, which is really your kitchen, and you're killing it over there.
I'm trying. I'm on the final batch of 54 dozen. So I'm doing the last 160-ish now.
4 dozen. I thought when you came by today, you told me it was only 48 dozen. I'm counting 6 extra. Are you coming back tomorrow?
I mean, I will probably have extra batter. So I always do that anyway, just in case. Like, you never know if a cupcake's ugly or something. I don't like to put out ugly things.
You know what? If you got ugly cupcakes, I'll eat them. And I got to tell you, checking in tonight, just checking into the chat room there, Mr. John Ponzo from Columbia Restaurant Group, fucking longtime friend. Nice to have you in the room there, buddy. We got to schedule you to be a guest on the podcast, longtime restaurateur. And, of course, Carl Miller checking in, already asking about golf tournament. Much love to you both, gentlemen. We got to talk about fucking macarons. All right, Shay, tell me about can I pick the order here?
Yeah,
or do you have a suggestion?
No, go for it. I know you're not a huge pumpkin spice, so I mean, if you want to get that one out of the way, maybe.
No. I'm going to actually save that one. Pat, I'm going to start with lemon.
Okay, let's do it.
Shay, just so you know, I wasn't cheating on you macaron style today. I did have some other macarons today.
I hope they were gross.
No, we'll get to that in a little bit. But I had a lemon one, and that's why I want to try the lemon one first. So, your cookies always absolutely gorgeous, absolutely perfect, filling just the right amount. And at the end of the day, there's no such thing as a bad fucking macaron.
I mean, I've had some that aren't so pleasant, but I love them regardless.
Hey, while I'm chewing and eating, tell everybody how they can order this amazing stuff.
So the best way would be to either go to my website, which is Shay Sweets. The first Shay is French, so it's CH easy. And then the regular SHAYS and sweets.com.
That's
or
room.
Huh?
I already have that posted in the chat room.
Oh, perfect. You're amazing. So that would be the best way to contact, or through Instagram. And my Instagram is Shay Sweets with 2 S's at the end. And so you can DM me on there, or just go ahead and go through my website and message me through my website. There's a whole little form for you to fill out saying what you want and all that fun stuff. So that probably would be the easiest way, but I'm down for Instagram as well.
And just so you know, when the question is what you want, the answer is just simply yes, because I got friends who meet you down the corner, third stoplight on this such and such street, because these are that damn good. That lemon, I was expecting a hard hit of that artificial lemon taste. It wasn't overpowering. It was just absolutely perfect. And, I think the secret is in your buttercream. I keep trying to figure it out. I think the secret's in your buttercream because it's that good. All right, Pat, you pick next, but don't pick the pumpkin yet.
Yeah, let's stay in the middle then, the salted caramel.
What did you think of that lemon there, Home Slice?
I mean, I completely agree. I thought that was going to be like a punch in the face, like a lot of lemon up front. My wife saw them when I came in, actually. I had to tell her, don't eat them until after I was doing the podcast tonight.
We jumped to this right away because Eddie C was a little late because he had to take care of some stuff personal today. And I wasn't able to run into him and hook him up with his cookies. So we might have breakfast in the morning as well. All right, here we go. Salted caramel. Oh, yep. And I got to tell you, one of my faves.
salted caramel is like the underdog. People are just like, oh, salted caramel, and then they put it in their mouth
And for all you people out there judging, because I one bite these things, real simple. I don't give a shit what you think. Oh my God.
It's literally 5 ingredients. That's it.
The beauty of this for me is you get the cookie first, and that you know when you get the perfect, Pat, you might, when we talk about heat and you get that perfect pepper heat, and it comes from that back and creeps up. That's how this caramel acted for me, and it's almost like, you know, when you get that nice piece of old school square caramel, and you got it in your mouth, and it just kind of coats your whole mouth.
Yeah.
Holy. You know what I need with that? Whoa.
Perfect.
Believe me, I wish I could one bite these, but I got to share these tonight.
Are you third biting them?
I'm just taking a bite and a half. I mean, Lucas doesn't need any. It's all right.
All right. Now, I don't eat fruit, so I'm gonna go Green Boy next.
Okay.
And you know, I do like apple pie, but I don't like being sticky, so I tend not to eat apple pie or you know, things like that. One bite macarons are perfect. They're just and yes, these are normal size, actually a little bigger than normal because Shay makes them. But yeah, they're still one bites.
I actually take the Granny Smith apples, dice them up super small, and then let them slowly cook in brown sugar, butter, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and a little allspice, and just become ooey gooey, translucent, you know. Then they go in the center. And they're paired well with Jack, I'm assuming.
You know what? That is fan-damn-tastic.
Wow.
Thank you.
There's so many things in this box tonight, exactly 50% of them, that I don't eat. And so far, 75% in, I am absolutely stoked, because that apple, again, it's the subtlety of the flavors. It's not in your face. Pretty much exact opposite of VooDoo. But so damn good.
Yeah,
All right, Shay, I'm going in.
all right.
I'm going in. Where can we find you market-wise coming up? You got any markets coming up while I pumpkin spice?
Yeah, so this weekend I have a market out in Pasco. It's a community called Bexley. If you go on my Instagram, I have the address in my stories, and then you can pre-order as well there. So this week will be Bexley, and this will actually be my last market for the month. But I will post. I have quite a few like large orders coming up, and I always make sure I have extras. So I post in my stories when I have extras for people to be able to buy extras as well.
And I want to share this. You know, we talk a lot. Every time I see you, it's friendship, it's macaron, it's food, it's everything. You know, I joke and say you're my macaron dealer. Not a joke. But it goes well beyond that. And I want to let everybody know, I know your schedule. I know Shay's schedule. Telling you right now, if you're like, oh, I'm going to try this out for Halloween, you're probably too late. Get it in now. You're more realistically thinking about Thanksgiving if you want these on your table. And if you're going, oh my God, what a neat Christmas, now. Don't wait.
I have 42 dozen macarons on delivery for December 1st and 2nd already. And so
I was going to say,
blocked off.
we got this scheduled out, but the reality is business is business and business is first. And December 1 and 2, she's like, big boy, don't even ask me. And you know, I know what that she's going to be killing it. All right.
I literally just turned down a cake order 10 minutes ago. They're like, oh, I need it for the 25th. You're my friend. Can you do this? No, sorry, I can't.
For the record, I'm going to tell you guys all right now. In order. Oreo.
Yep.
Wait, I got to back up. We might have a 3-way tie.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say we do. Oreo, peanut butter and jelly,
Okay.
Fruity Pebble. Get on those 3 like right now. And
Because I love you, I have Oreo on the menu for this weekend. I'll put some aside for you.
I'm super excited because that is like crack. So if you know me, you know I don't like sweets, but I love fucking cookies. And I got my Mac fix and I got my crumble fix, and I do them religiously. So
I will always be your Mac dealer. I promise.
well, you know what? I only do the best, and you're definitely the best. Guys, make sure you check her out. Hit her up on social media. Shay Shay Sweets, double S's on Instagram, and then shayshaysweets.com. That's in the book there. Girlfriend, get back to making those Macs. And
I will. Oh, last thing. Next Saturday is Tailgate Fest at Curtis Hickson Park. I'll have it on my Insta and everything. It's free to the public to come, but if you want to taste what you want to taste, you can buy wristbands at the door. And that way you can go around to the different food vendors to taste everything. But I'll be there with Max. So there is a judge's choice and then there's a people's choice. So definitely come on out, get your Mac fix, see what Chef is talking about, and just fall in love and make me not only judge's winner, but then people's choice.
Just so you know, how much is a wristband?
I believe $5. It might be 10 for the VIP.
I'm going to tell you right now, spend that $10 because Shay Shay's macarons are more than worth that. Because I know what she charges, and she's still fucking the cheapest in town. Patrick, on a scale of 1 to 10, don't even answer because it's a 15.
Yep.
15.
Really? Got a question
Well,
for that?
not really. I should have said 13, so it was more VooDoo, but they're that damn good. They are that damn good.
I'll keep
All right,
providing you with them.
We're going to let you go. And just so you know, I really, really, really want to try that churro, whatever you're doing.
I got you. Yeah.
Churro cupcake. You know, you bring me macarons and you say churro cupcake, and I'm just like, God, man, my gym instructor's going to kill me.
I got you. I'll make, 651 then.
Patrick saying 52 and Ed saying 53.
Well, since I got to come up to the school to give it to you anyway, I'm not going to be, mean and not bring enough then for others. So I'll share.
You're a rock star, and
Thank you.
you are the absolute best in town. Kill that order, and we will see you. Well, I'll see you beforehand, but we'll see you the first of the month, girl.
Thank you.
That's
Bye,
love.
thank you.
Guys, make sure you log on, check her out. And oh my God, he disappeared again that quick. I was like getting ready to pop in Big Eddie C, and he's gone. While we're waiting for him to come back, we're gonna jump into our weekly announcements. And no Chef Arts there. I'm not talking about how I lost again in fantasy football. But VooDoo Chef calendar updates. Big Eddie C, I'm bringing you in before you pop out again. What is up, my friend?
Hey, man, everything's acting all fucked up and possessed since that storm, man. But of course, StreamYard is telling me I'm the asshole because it recommends a wired connection, and I ain't got that anymore since we switched fucking internet providers. So
how is it we're supposed? Dude, how is it we're supposed to be bougie and go wireless? Oh my God, go wireless. It's the best thing ever. And then you log on to shit like this and they're like, hey, plug in your wire. What the fuck, dude?
Fuck the fuck off.
I got a second job, so I didn't have to have the wire, right?
I know, assholes.
I know. Hey, guys, checking in. We got Mitch Smithy. We got Carl Miller. We got my man, John Ponzo. We got some big-time heavy hitters out there, but I know there's more of you out there. Make sure you hit that chat bar. Let us know where you're checking in from, what you're listening. Before we start talking all kinds of smack, let's give you all the updates. Guys, VooDoo Chef Golf is right around the corner. VooDooChefGolf.com. Log on, get your foursome. Don't tell me you don't play golf because neither do I. but we play a lot of these out there that day. It's nothing but a good time. It's a best ball tournament. And you know, you can have 3 sucky golfers and 1 good guy and still win our tournament. I've seen it happen. Most importantly, VooDoo Chef Golf supports the VooDoo Chef Foundation. It allows us to do what we do, which is support the community through food and education. Most importantly, help provide those culinary scholarships to students so they can continue their education in the field of culinary. God, I almost need a break after that. I need a new prescription on my fucking inhaler.
That was a mouthful.
I know, dude, right? And I still got more because I want to get it out of the way because I'm really excited about tonight's guest. So if you're listening to the podcast right now, anywhere you down the podcast, whether it's iTunes or any of those other places, I don't know the names because I only use Apple. You know, make sure you understand you're listening to the audio version. If you want to see the video version, log on to our YouTube channel, VooDoo Chef, on YouTube, and you can see the full live stream, or you can just watch us live every Tuesday night on YouTube, the VooDoo Chef channel, which reminds me, hey, Alexa, set me a reminder to watch the VooDoo Chef podcast on YouTube every Tuesday night. At some point, somebody's going to go, hey, you're an asshole, and it'll make sense. But in the meantime, we'll just keep telling H the story so he could laugh every day. Big Eddie C. Okay, I thought you froze up or you were that dude from Men in Black for a moment. Last thing, you know, if you're that guy and you want to fight me, log on to our YouTube channel, watch the Fight Me videos, and beat my time. And don't just tell me you beat it. Film it, show it to me, and let's see you beat my time making a voodoo burger. Let's see you voodoo like we do. All right, I think I got one more announcement, and then we can take a break. High School Recipe Challenge and Gasparilla taking place in January. You'll find information about both on the VooDoo Chef website, VooDooChef.com. Log on, check it out. Gasparilla, you can nominate a culinary student or culinary instructor to take a part in Gasparilla with us and be on the VooDoo Chef float and ride down that parade route and party like rock stars, voodooing like we do, which is a blast. And it's a great way for us to celebrate all things culinary right here close to home. But you know what? You want to drive in from Orlando or fly in from California, nominate those people. We'll put them on our float. High School Recipe Challenge. Get ready. The mission this year is dirt. Start building your recipes and get them ready to submit to us. And I am done, gentlemen. How is it going? How are your evenings? Tonight's a big night.
Like I said earlier, just living the dream. Excited to be here. Thankfully, no internet problems over here, so we're good.
I don't know if you're watching Big Eddie C. It's like those TikToks where it's like a glitch in the Matrix.
No, I am. Yeah. So everyone's all just stops and.
Oh my God, Big Eddie C. Big Eddie C. We are only 5 short months away. We're 5 short months away.
From what,
VooDoo
my birthday?
VooDoo Chefs. Big Eddie C. Drunken Spelling Bee.
Oh, well, I got plenty of time to stretch my liver then. See? Well,
yeah, you were over there
right now it's
dancing and
normal.
stuff, and I'm like, is he practicing tonight?
Yeah, that's right.
Carl Miller have some fierce lag going on. Lizanne Ippolito, the education guru of not only the VooDoo Chef Education Group 101 podcast, but VooDoo Chef. Congratulations, Chef. Arwen's loves you. And a big shout out to everyone involved with the Hillsborough Culinary Academies for doing everything they do that helps make me look halfway decent. And I appreciate all the love and the votes. Thank you for nominating me Teacher of the Year. Hopefully we can take that one step further. And now we'll try to qualify for top 10. Big Eddie C., you were around last time we did that. It was about 16, 18 years ago, K-12, Chamberlain High School, when Chamberlain nominated me Teacher of the Year, and I've top 10 qualified.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. I remember that.
Well, here it is.
Yeah.
You know, I was you know, I think 2005, 2004. You know, I was young, naive, and I would say I gave a fuck, but I still give a fuck now. I just don't give a fuck, right? I remember going to the awards banquet, you know, had to dress all up and all that shit. They call you on stage and say nice things. I was in such severe pain, slip disc, much like now, and I was on painkillers and they just weren't working. I looked at Marie and I said, I'm going to go out to the bar. and I went and had some Jack Daniels. And I would, you know, I mean, they had a bar, but here I am going, oh my God, I'm going to have a drink and get in trouble. Right. But they had a bar at the event. I went out, I had a Jack Daniels, and all of a sudden I was fine. You know, probably shouldn't have taken it with the medicine, but you know,
It's great.
nerves, pain, all that stuff.
Enhances it.
It enhances it.
Yes, it does.
It was on the prescription, right? Don't do that. I'm not advocating that at all. All right, let's get ready to introduce tonight's guest. I'm just messing around because he just got out of his chair in the green room and he just came running back. Oh, man. I'm just messing with you, homie. We're coming in 2 seconds. Big Eddie C, I got to give you a big shout out. We can't mention any names, but man, you have really motivated one of our students to get his shit done. I don't know what you told him. I don't know what kind of threat you gave him, but he will be diplomaed probably Thursday afternoon.
Good.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a real good thing. And you know, all you guys out there just checking in, we are educators, every single one of us in this room. You know, Pat and I, we just cook. But Big Eddie C, he's certified in every subject area about PE, and who gives a shit about PE anyway? Sorry, all my coaches out there.
Yeah, not sorry.
Not really. Not at all. Not at all. If you want to know how I really feel, watch School of Rock and just listen to Jack Black. All right, we are going to get ready to start talking about this guest because I'm sure we're going to have lots of stories. You know, we're talking about education. We're talking about all the hoopla going on. First and foremost, you hear me talk a lot of smack about teachers. We are all educators in this room. When I tell you I hate teachers, I really do. Not really. It's sheer frustration. Teachers out there work real hard, and sometimes that gets lost. Much love to everybody doing this out there. If I truly hated teachers, I would not be doing this. Entering year 26. And just doing what we do. And we wouldn't be able to have guests on the podcast like tonight's guest. His name is Mr. Jarvis Davis. And we go back a long ways, all the way back to 1999. I'm hoping he shakes his head. And we started at a little place called Hillsborough High School. I started teaching Hillsborough High School in 1997. We're going to take 2 seconds and take a little look at Hillsborough High School of 2022. Check this out.
Cajun pasta. So I'm doing 5 in this pot right now, which it comes with sausage and chicken, and then we add a bunch of Alfredo in with penne.
Yes, sir.
Still on your way?
This is our Cajun pasta.
In a second, I'm gonna get ciabattas going, right, with a what's it called, garlic butter on top. Right now, I got salt and pepper chicken right now going. I got blackened chicken going, and a lemon pepper right here for the pasta. That's about it. I just got it going. I got a burger for a little bit later on. Like I said, I got ciabattas going on with the garlic butter, right? As soon as these are done, we're laying them down with some remoulade sauce, spread it real good. 2 sweet bacon on each bun, right? Selling it, that's how we go. Bacon, and then, yeah, that's really it. And the sauce gives it more flavor. You can kind of call this our specialty.
Yeah, I'm waiting on a baked mac and 2 sweets. And then I have a baked mac myself myself.
Yeah, so we have 2 Big Macs, one of them, one of them, and then she's finishing up the other one is going to go with the...
Yes, ma'am.
Right now.
All right.
What's going on, Voodies? It's a beautiful day here in Tampa, Florida. Even more beautiful because I'm standing where it all started for me, in the middle of the kitchen at Hillsborough High School. Now, that didn't start my culinary career, but it definitely started my teaching career. And today, I got treated. I've got the bacon something sandwich. I don't even care. It's grilled ciabatta. It's LTOQ. It's got candied bacon on there. Oh, they know the VooDoo Chef. They know all about it. And that salt and pepper chicken with their homemade remoulade sauce. Now, I did ask for extra remoulade because you know it's my fave. Let's try this on for size, guys. Definitely a 2-fisher. Gotta tell you, the toast on their ciabatta, absolutely perfect. The candy on the bacon, sweetness, counteracted with a little bit of heat from that remoulade, and you know I love my red onions. But it's still all about the chicken. All about the chicken, which is shining through. And it got me some wedges. Heinz ketchup. Heinz ketchup. Heinz ketchup. These guys are deaf rock stars. I wish I could get you down here to taste their food. But you're just going to have to live vicariously through me. Till next time, Voodies, support that high school culinary. What is going on, guys? We're not going to sit there and listen to that music outro. We're going to welcome JD to the podcast right now. Hey, what is up, my friend? How you living?
Hey, how you doing, fellas? Nice to see you, man.
Yeah, now, I'm going to step right in here and say, you know, what's with the laid back? Hey, fellas, how you doing?
Especially right. Well, it's more towards the end.
Poster behind you. You know, I don't know what that's about.
Well, first off, it's not a poster; it's a banner. You get
same
that right.
thing. It looks like I don't know. Big Eddie C, what do you think about that?
You know, but after they shitted themselves like a newborn baby on Sunday, I can't talk. But we got to circle back to that video, man. What's up with that hat?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. What? I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about, man. I had on a hat instead of a bandana. It is what it is. Hey, let's get JD in here. JD, dude, you were the man. We go back to 1999, but let's go backwards, if we will, because currently you are the general managers of Caddy's Gulfport, correct?
Yes, I am.
Dude, tell me what an amazing job that is. First and foremost, I hope you had no damage, no suffering, nothing, no loss from the hurricane. I know, that may sound pompous and arrogant. You guys are in Tampa. We didn't take the brunt of it, but, and our thoughts and feelings go out to everybody that was in the midst of that from Naples, where at Fort Myers, all the way through Orlando. But please tell me no damage, no anything at your site down there.
Nope, not really too much at all. If I had to put a percentage on it, maybe 3% damage. That was basically it, And we was a little concerned, but since we're a waterfront property, but we made it through safely, and we were back up and running the very next day.
That's a good thing. I know a lot of restaurants were shut down for a little bit lengthier period of time, and those that could open up, definitely a benefit to the communities around them. So hats off to you. Tell me a little bit about Caddy's and the restaurant group as a whole, because I was actually unaware that you were associated with some of the other restaurants in town until you told me.
Well, yeah, it started off as a small company, and it continues to grow year by year on a consistent basis. There's 6 Caddy's locations at this current time. Also with the affiliation with McDenton's in Soho, Grove over there in Soho in Tampa, and then we have the Cantina, which is over in St. Pete, and then we also have Scully's, which is our seafood restaurant over there in Johns Pass. So it's continuing to grow daily. So and it's very exciting, and I'm glad to be with this company.
And at Caddy's, what sets Caddy's apart from, say, McDenton's? And I know McDenton's because it's in Soho. We do a lot of work down there. Ed's and STD. Right. I just got to throw that out there. By marriage.
Right. No, McDenton's Irish pub and restaurant. It kind of gives you that feel. It's a real big soccer bar. It's really known for its specials that they have continuously on a continuous basis. Caddy's is more all the Caddy's locations are waterfront properties, so you're getting a great view every time you go with decent product and great drinks, like literally.
Wait, I know you, and I know why I can say decent products.
I meant to say great product.
I was going to say so much of a fucking undersell. You're trying to be humble, and I'm going to go back to the beginning when you said, "Hey, everybody, I'm just fuck you, dude. I know you, and I know how hype and hyperactive you are. Just let you come through, dude. You don't have to be chill. You can be you, because it's not decent products, dude. I know you, and I know the quality you serve. They're fucking amazing products."
Right, you're right. It is actually amazing. One of the things that we pride ourselves on is great service. Having that great products, and I fell in love with all of our drinks. If you had a drink at Caddy's, well, you would definitely fall in love immediately. But
do you by any chance have Jack Daniels?
We do carry Jack Daniels. Yes.
Do you by any chance have a 20-ounce cup?
A 20-ounce cup. Actually, we do have 20-ounce cups. Do
you by any chance have ice?
Ice. We do have ice.
Or shall I say time-released water?
We did.
And do you have a lime?
Yes, we do.
Oh, you got amazing drinks there, dude.
Yeah, we definitely do. We actually have a drink.
Do you have any pretentious? Hey, do you have any pretentious beers with over a 10% alcohol by volume?
Oh no, I think our highest beer hits about 6.5%.
Ed, can we do 6.5%?
Well, if I'm eating food, yeah, man. I don't got to get my drink on every time. I don't know what this misconception is that I drink these slobber knockers 24/7.
No. But as we continue this conversation, more will come out about us getting our drink on. As JD's drinking a fruity drink there, I would say watermelon Kool-Aid.
Lemonade.
I was close.
Yeah.
No alcohol.
No.
So Caddy's all on the beach. Tell me about the menu. Seafood driven?
Yes, for the majority is seafood driven when it comes to the chowder, Most of our appetizers.
Red or white?
Huh?
Red or white chowder?
Oh, white chowder.
Now, when we say Gulfport, we're talking over by the casino?
Yes, right. Actually, right across the street from the casino, directly across the street.
All right, I'm making a trip, homie.
Yeah, you got to, man. It's you really have to.
I we've been talking about this for a while now, and I've been I'm coming. You say fucking New England chowder, and I'm like, all right, I'm coming. I've known you for 20 some years, and it took the New England chowder.
Right.
All right. So now you're at Caddy's. Grouper sandwich?
Yes, grilled, blackened, or fried. Doesn't matter how you want it.
Coleslaw?
Yes.
Nice.
Come on, we got it, man.
American nostalgia? Cheese? American cheese?
We do have American cheese, but you'll be shaming the fish by putting American cheese on it, though.
Oh, no, sir. And my last question. Look at Dahlia Johnson checking in, saying yummy. I say American nostalgia. I get a yummy. Now, Jay, I got to ask you the last question. What is your cooking medium at Caddy's? Are you doing flat tops? Are you doing char broilers? Are you doing open mesquite charcoal, which would bring me there probably this weekend?
Oh, no. Well, our cooking process, we're pretty standard for the most part. Flame grill, flat top, 16 burner range. We basically got everything that we need to get it done. Steamers, steam tables is basically
all those were selfish questions about my grouper sandwich, just so you know.
I heard that.
All right, so just working backwards, you're the general manager of Caddy's, and I could not be more proud of you, my friend.
Oh, thank you, man.
Could not be more proud of you. Let's go back now to how you got to Caddy's. You were the exec chef at McDenton Soho for quite some time.
Yeah, I was there for 4 years.
And if I'm not mistaken, you were the first African-American member of the management team in that company. Is that a true statement?
When it comes to front of the house, yes, not in the back of the house.
Heard. But still, just good stuff, good things, great things happening. As exec chef, if we were to go back to McDenton's, Irish pub, what are we serving there?
Well, you got it's because of where its location and where it's at. It has a really wonderful.
And just for our people around the world, it's in the heart of STDville, which is South Tampa douchebags. It is in the happening place. A lot of the University of Tampa students will migrate down there, especially on trivia night. More to come, and it's a very happening part of town. So, talk about the food.
With that McDenton's, though, you can go there and get some of your Irish favorites. One of my favorite things there is the Irish breakfast with the black and white pudding, the rashers, the beans, the eggs, the toast. You got to love it. I think over in Ireland, they actually call it a fry. So ain't nothing like having one of those. And then you can get some of the basically like curry chicken, which is real good there, the shepherd's pie, which is good there, the Guinness beef stew, just things that are just phenomenal that they're serving at that location.
The latter half of that had me on lock. The first half, I'm going to make my comments because I'm me. Why's it got to be black and white? Second, why's it got to be curry? And then, I'm all about the latter too, dude. I love me some fries with Guinness gravy, man. Oh,
yeah. They have curry fries and Guinness fries, man. With if I'm not mistaken, I think they still have the cheese curds that they put on top of it, which is, is almost the poutine fry. So
you are making an Irish poutine.
Listen, I was making an Irish poutine. That's what they're doing over at
in
that
a couple
location.
Thursday nights, you might be hanging out with me having Irish poutine. I'm just saying.
I actually planned on joining you that Thursday night that you decided to go over there. I'm gonna join you.
So let's just cut to the quick here. We play pointless pop culture trivia here.
Okay.
Pretty on the reg. If we're not playing pointless pop culture trivia, we're doing stupid ass dad jokes, or are you smarter than fucking Big Eddie C and VooDoo Chef who drank all night? And Pat gets to read the questions now and pretend to be smarter than everybody.
All right.
And so, we thought it would be fun. My daughter actually had the idea we should pimp in on a trivia night and see how smart we really are. And that's when I reached out to you and I said, my daughter and I were actually driving in the car. We may or may not have been going to get crumble cookies. And she said, Pop, you should go down to McNinton's and do trivia night. And I'm like, how cool would it be if we rolled in right before it started? And she goes, you're not going to get a table. And I said, yeah. And so we started Wheels in Motion. And so now we're kind of planning getting Pat, Big Eddie C, myself. How many members are allowed on a team?
There's no limit. I think just
we'll bring fucking everybody then, and we'll definitely.
The most people that consider the table is probably 8. No,
we're only going to bring 5 because you're coming,
right.
And then we're going to have maybe 6. We'll have a mystery guest. It depends if Spider's in town or not. We'll have a mystery guest on our team. I'm not going to tell anybody who he is. He's going to be our. He's not going to be our ace in the hole. He might be our jack in the hole though. So we're going to get somebody else on our team, and we're going to go down and try our luck against all of these Brainiac college kids and people who come down to trivia night at, as you said, McNinton's, and see how we fare. Now, if we do that, you can't answer any of the questions because I don't want anybody to say it's rigged. So between
the trivia is ran by
a third party group.
Yeah, so I don't have any insight to the answers or anything. It'll be my brain with Joe.
But hey, let's be real. Haters are going to hate, and I love haters.
Yeah, of course.
But haters are going to hate. And so we'll set it up, and we'll come down, and we'll record the whole thing, and we'll play the results so that we have it the next time you're on our podcast. Right. And I think that would be pretty fun. Patrick, Big Eddie C, you guys are in?
I'm in.
Let's do it.
And
it's going to be a great night.
We'll set that up, and we'll let all the Voodies know when we're going to be out there. So if you want to come down and join us, you can definitely come down and join us. Not at our table, of course. We want to win, and we all know Voodies. If you're following us, we know you might. I'm just kidding.
Cheese slid off the cracker.
All right, Jarvis. So let's go before exec chef at McNinton's. You did 4 years there. I'm sure you bebopped around like most of us in industry. But I'm going to go back before all your bebopping to when you actually attended and graduated from Irwin Technical College.
Yes, I did.
Now, just for the record, Pat, how long have you been there now? Fucking 6 months, a year, some shit like that?
Not even. Like 3 months, 4 months?
3 months, 4 months. I am entering year 6. We just talked about Jarvis has been at Caddy's for a hot minute. He's been at the other place for 4 years, and he bebopped around town. Jay, how old are you?
41.
41 years old. Trust me, I was not teaching at Irwin at the time. Chef Joe Petrus was there. Tell me about your experience at Irwin Technical College and how you think that helped you get ready for industry.
At the Irwin, basically, I think this is very solid program with teaching you the foundation and the basics of culinary. So getting there and starting off with safety and sanitation, of course, learning the history of culinary and then nutrition. Those three things is something that basically can't be taught in the street. You can pick up some things every now and then, but that is knowledge that you need in order to be successful, no matter on what level that you are. So that's where Irwin came in for me at. It gave me the structure and the technical things that I needed in order to, take my talent to the next level.
And then, that's I wish everybody would understand what you just articulated. It doesn't matter where you go to school. That's exactly what you get. You're going to get the basics, the foundation, the history. We're going to take you through the understanding of food, through the understanding of the cooking applications, why we use certain cooking applications on certain products to make them palatable, edible, and all those pieces of the puzzle. I don't want to say we don't get into the creativity and the personalization of you and the food,
right?
But you can't do that without those fundamental skills. One of our alum, Carlos Villanueva, says that all the time. You can't have the creativity without the fundamental skills. and you have to have the fundamental skills before you can move into that creativity. And it doesn't matter who you are or what level you're at. If you're entering school, all you want to do is, but I want to be a badass. Well, you have to know those fundamentals before you can get into that badassery, if you will. And I got a herd from Dahlia, who is a superstar badassery. And if you want to check her out at D's Village Catering. Dahlia, type in your Insta, however we get a hold of you. So if anybody's looking for a catering, they can reach out. So Jarvis, I'm really excited that you said that. Can I ask what your first culinary job was after culinary school?
It was at Seminole Hard Rock.
And what position did you hold?
Oh, I was a line cook and I worked the grill.
So you went in at a line cook. You passed maybe cold food and cold pantry and took a bump step. So you probably took 2 steps ahead and got a head start. Who was your chef at the time?
Wow, who was the chef? Well, Chef Rashid was the executive chef of the casino. My direct chef was, wow, who was that?
Who was the chef of the casino?
Rashid.
Rashid, yep.
Yeah.
Did you by any chance know an Adrian Gang?
Adrian, man, chef, I've met so many people in this industry. It's especially that was a while ago. So
no, dude, I'm with you.
Yeah, I remember.
It was just going to be a nice little segue to coming up in 2 weeks. We'll have Adrian Gang from Down Below on the podcast right here.
All right.
So make sure you watch season 1 of Down Below before you come 2 weeks for the podcast, so you can have all the goody questions and backstories that we want to have when we have her on the cast. So that's very cool that you left Hard Rock and went. You left school and went directly to Hard Rock.
Yeah,
and was killing it, and that's like super cool, dude.
Stayed there for 4 years.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Holy cow! Now let's get into the important stuff. So we're tracing our career back. You know, most people start at the beginning and they culminate and they say, "Hey, this is like the culmination of my career." But I think in your case, it goes backwards. I think you're at your low point right now, which is saying amazing things, because I think your high point happened in 1999. Would you like to share?
Well, one thing, and it was weird because I told my wife that I was going to be doing this, and
holy shit,
I thought that
I didn't know you were married, dude.
Yeah, I'm married.
Congratulations.
It's a whole family house. But one of the things that, and it really helped us out. I don't know if you remember that program that I was in, the Impact program.
I do.
Yeah, and so
with
that
Don
was
Forrest and Keith Wilson.
Right. So it gave you that second opportunity in order to get out of school. You
So
know, in
what
order
that
to
mean,
graduate.
and I'm not trying to like cut you off or anything.
No.
But traditional school was not your bag.
No.
And so you struggled with that traditional setup. And so you got put into a program that was called Impact, where you spent half the day. Eddie C, jump in at any time I miscorrect, because Eddie C taught Impact at Chamberlain. You spent about half the day in a computer lab doing online programming and classwork, kind of like virtual school or some of that stuff we see now.
Right.
A lot that we saw during COVID. You were ahead of your time, homie. And you spent the other half of your day in a culinary program at Hillsborough High School, by the way.
Right.
And go Big Red, Long Red Row. Tell us about the Impact program and pick up where you left off.
I think that with the Impact program, especially if you took it serious as a kid, if you want to take that second or third chance, you know, in order to graduate, the fact that they put you in, like, your program was one of the programs, like it was like one of the choices that we had.
Well, what program? What program are you by chance would you be talking about?
The culinary program.
The culinary program at Hillsborough High School. Hey, did you know I worked there from 97 to 2002?
So I mean, it gets you in that program, and it was just ironic that the culinary field had already called my name, and I wanted to do it, and then now, you know, going into the Impact program, and then having the culinary available, which a lot of people don't know. I had to quit band in order to join the culinary program, and I just figured it would just push me in the direction that I needed to go, because I needed a little sense of direction. You know, what am I going to do? I know used to being talented and not being able to use it. Like, what are you going to do? You know, after high school, I don't want to go to college, you know, even though I ended up going, but I didn't want to go to college. So I needed that. And that was the first thing. And then meeting you, you dealt with diversity there, which was a very big at that school at the time. You dealt with a lot of trouble and a lot of controversy, but you was able to pull some great students out of there and get us through the program. And I'm not just saying that to blow smoke up your butt or nothing like that. It's literally, honestly, that's what happened. And I could say that I probably wouldn't be where I was if I wouldn't have had that stepping stone.
Dude, I'm being a smartass, and I got nothing but love for you. And we joke about this. Last time I saw you was you came to Irwin to give back and talk to high school students now, and you came to me and you said, you know, you were on the run, dude. You know, you probably thought, oh shit, I feel bad, I gotta leave. But when you said I gotta go, I was like, dude, I'm so proud of this guy. You know, he's got the hustle. He's got to go back to work. He's putting that job one to take care of his family. And, you know, that's everything that I believe in. And so, but you came to me and you said, hey, man, you know, you said exactly the same thing. You know, you kind of were in the right place at the right time. And, you know, you dealt with, and I don't know the exact words you said. My wife put a word in my head the other day. She said, so I'm going to use that word probably to be nice. You said to me, you dealt with a lot of knuckleheads in our class. But you wanted to take care of everybody, and it meant the world to me that you said that. And a lot of times I don't show that gratitude or anything, but it really meant to the world to me that you said that. Thank you very much.
Oh, no problem, man. You deserve all of it.
And you know, but the reality is, you know, we're just trying to, probably like you're doing with your employees now, is bring out the best in those that want to shine. And you are definitely one of those that wanted to shine, and you're doing that to this day. And the fact that you're coming back, you know, along with all the other alum that come back and do the same thing, just speaks volumes to you, my friend. And you know, you're in probably my second class graduating, and you know, you're living the right life, and I'm very proud of you.
And I appreciate it, man. And that you again, in this industry, it has to be something that you want to do. If you don't want to do it, it's just going to become a job. You have no passion behind it. Those creative ideas will never come to you because you don't care, you know. And so you really, I don't know what I would do without the culinary field. I really have no choice. I'm not a mechanic, you know. I'm not a computer guy. I'm not any of that. But I damn sure can cook. So, and
you know, my friend Hollywood changed a tire one time, and he wanted me to make sure that doesn't mean he's a mechanic. And everybody out there, if you know the joke, power to you. If you don't, it ain't happening here. I'll tell you that. And I want to make clear, you know, I think I may have a couple pictures from. You know, I have Jarvis. I actually have a picture of you.
No, you don't.
I can't remember the other young lady. Now, we do have. Let me throw some love here, Cecilia. Thanks for checking in. I'm glad you're checking into the online culinary program to continue your education. I definitely miss you as well. Dee's Village Catering is now up in the chat, and Don Hill is asking, is Caddy's on the beach? Is there a Caddy's on the beach location, Jarvis?
That's Treasure Island. That's that location.
So yes, Don. And Don, we love that you're here every week. I hopefully, well, let me not say hopefully. I expect that as you go through the healing process and you get healthy, that you're still here with us every week and not at Caddy's on the beach instead of fucking checking out the VooDoo Chef podcast. Just gonna throw that out there. So, Jarvis, before we get going here into the next thing we got going and answer more questions, I do have a picture of you. I got to capture it, and maybe you remember this. So, in 1997, I was asked to take over the program at Hillsborough High School. prior to that, it was all home ec teachers, family consumer science classes, and it was meant to cook at home. And the transition was happening to change those courses to teaching people to work in industry. And so we weren't really built to have a quote unquote culinary class. So we had to figure out how to create a culinary class before this even existed. You know, I was the first in Hillsborough County hired from industry to be part of this movement. So what that makes me is fucking old. But do you remember the vests that we had made for our front of the house team?
Yes, because I remember not having one in my size.
And we got you one in your size.
You did. Yes.
We had them custom made, but they were like khaki in color, and they had little dog bones all over them because we were the Terriers. And when I came to Hillsborough High School, they had the name of their little, you know, culinary howdy do where people would come up and taste the food. They called it Cafe Terrier. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, how cute. Cafe Terrier. Cafeteria. And I'm like, I am not serving anything in a place called Cafe Terrier. And I'm like, fuck that. So we really quickly changed it to Terrier Cafe. And all we did was go like that to kind of keep the feel of Hillsborough, not to piss people off. But cafeteria was not happening. And I have a picture of you and another young lady, a short young lady, might have been a special needs student working with you and serving. And I think I'll be able to pull that up here in a minute. But I don't know if you remember. Again, I say this all the time. Everybody that I taught graduated the same year. So in my head, you guys all just kind of mush together. Right. And that's not a disrespect. It's just I'm fucking old. At one point, again, we had a very institutional classroom. And so we brought in the art class and they did murals on the wall. Do you remember this or no? Is this?
I remember the mural on the wall. Yeah, everybody else in there looks unfamiliar.
I know this cat's name. That's Anton Russ. I don't know these cats' names. Right. But the mural was being painted on the wall. And if you look here, they got big checks. He's holding a big knife. And this fool actually has a tattoo on his arm and an earring like mine. And this was all being done by art class. This VooDoo Chef logo is not on the wall there. That's on the screen. But you know, that was oh shoot. Patrick Arts, what am I going to say right now?
I don't know.
I hate whatever it is I'm looking at. I don't know how to stop the share.
365?
I hate all of it. I don't know how to stop the share. Oh, here it is. And then, you know, I'm just going to show a couple seconds of this next video because I think we're going to see Jarvis in the beginning of it, I think. But if you follow us and you listen to our podcast, we have a podcast called Education Group 101. And in the opening of Education Group 101, we have pictures from various times of me teaching, going from beginning to end. And God, one can only wish, right? So I'm going to show this video just long enough for us to see if we can see Jarvis in any of the pictures here. I just got to navigate to that screen very quickly. While I'm doing that, Big Eddie C, as an impact teacher, going back to the 90s, any thoughts, questions, or comments for Jarvis?
Just glad he got the most out of it. You know, a lot of kids did. It was, you know, it was just a really good option for him where everybody who was in there was kind of like able to be successful because they drove their own success. You know, I just kind of sat off to the side and said, listen, I'll help you if you need me to, but otherwise I'm going to do what you wish most adults would do and leave you the fuck alone. Okay. Right. You need me, I'll step out, but otherwise you come in, get to it, and you're going to walk that stage. And when I worked with Chef Erik, there was a lot of days where he'd say, hey, I need such and such for 2-3 days. And there would be other times where I was like, you need to take them for 2-3 days. And it worked well. It didn't bother me. I'm not a territorial, power hungry kind of guy. So, if kids needed to be over there, great. If they needed to be with me, that worked too. We had a pretty high success rate, and it was guys like you that could, know where the bottom line was and never lose sight of it. That's what made us successful. Y'all did, not me.
Hey, I love the Feel Good Fest, but we have to put a timeout on everything. Cecilia Thies, my girl Cece, has an important question. Chef Youngs, how do I send you a bottle of Jack Daniels? So let's just get this out here right now. Anybody wants to send us anything, that is the address of the VooDoo Chef. You just send us Jack Daniels. We don't care if it's Jack Black or Sinatra. We drink them all, right, Big Eddie C? But Ed, you're right. You and I, what we did at Hillsborough with students like Jarvis and his best friend, who's still hanging tight today, Jamal. And we're going to throw and correct me if I'm wrong, 911 operator.
Yeah. Yes,
we got to throw much love out to Jamal for doing what he does. I've seen a couple movies, and I know how stressful that could be. One can only hope that if I'm locked in a trunk and I call 911, I get somebody like Jamal who's going to be like that guy in the last movie I saw stay on the phone with me and try to get me out of that car. But all kidding aside, Jamal, much love for doing what you do, for all of our first responders out there. And, those 911 operators, they're right there with it. And I'll say that now. I am going to say the two of you together, fuck you both. You were a pain in my ass. But you guys epitomized what the impact program was supposed to be to get people through and figure that out. And Don Forrest and Keith Wilson, at the time, Don Spletzer, much love for working with us and educating me on the program and how it worked. Again, a lot of my education mentors happened at Hillsborough High School, but of course not my pedestal, Miss Pam Peralta. And it led to much successes like Eddie C was talking about with the two of us when we got to Chamberlain, because we took students like yourself, and man, we had just such a huge success rate.
Well, you guys actually showed us the almost a reward for putting in the work, right now. So whoever designed the impact program to basically throw a field in there, it was probably setting you up for success.
It was me and Ed.
They were setting you up for success, and which I was in a lot of programs. I was in the Yo program, I was in the impact program, I was in a lot of programs, but the impact program was the one that helped me the most, and really don't know what it would be without it.
Well, dude, you are definitely killing it. I don't know if you hear that. Just so you know, Jay, that's my favorite arts. In the background.
You heard that? Damn. I thought it was quiet.
That's my favorite arts. He needs a dinosaur egg. I'm just going to say that now. And Jarvis, I can't wait to come to your place. And just for the record, I've been promising Chef Butta Cavoli, who you might know, he worked at the Hard Rock as well.
That's my boy.
You know Butta?
Yeah, I know Butta. I love him.
Butta for years that I'd go eat at Chenna, and I just went like 2 weekends ago. But I'm definitely going to come to your place real soon because, you're my boy, man. I got nothing but love for you.
And I appreciate it.
Hey, let's take a look at this real quick. And I promise I will come to Caddy's before we do the trivia at McDenton's.
Okay. Yeah, got to. Have to.
Well, because I've been promising you that I'd go to McDenton's, and I never did that.
No. You're a
All right,
busy
let's
man.
check this out. Now, this is going to go quick, so everybody pay attention here. Let's look for Jarvis here. And so you know, you can check out Education with No One podcast anywhere you download the podcast. Check them out. So you got to see there's a man. An educational guru with Bruce Anna Toledo on there as well.
Talking to the teacher at school on Wednesday.
Oh, it's
Real they're not getting a damn thing that this fat bald man is spitting out at me.
all right. We're already on Chamberlain. Fuck that. All the love to my Chamberlain Chiefs, or as we should say now, the Chamberlain football team.
Oh, brother. Man, don't get
Hey
us
guys,
started.
as we play the videos, I don't know if you watch the screens on the side. We take care of what we got to do, which means go inside and get more ice for our drinks. And when I went inside to get some more ice for my drink, my wife said, "You need to make sure that it's clear that that's Hillsborough High School of today, not when you were there in 1997 to 2002." And that absolutely was Hillsborough High School from today. And that's the beauty of doing what I do at Irwin Tech College. I get to go to all of the high schools. And Jarvis, I don't know if you felt this when you came back to Irwin. And here comes a little dig here, because I know it looked a little different because we upgraded the shit out of it since Petrus left. But when I walk into places like Hillsborough High School and Chamberlain High School, man, I just get overrun with emotion. And when I went back to Hillsborough High School, man, it's just like in the movies where, all the scenes start playing backwards and everything comes to fruition. That's how I feel every time I go to Hillsborough High School. And we got a special guest here today, not just Shay from Shay Shay Sweets. And just so you know, if you're not serving Shay Shay Sweets macarons at Caddy's, at McDenton's, we need to fix that, Jay. The best on the planet.
Heard that.
Hey, sidebar note, check your calendar for 10/22 and send me a text. Jay.
Okay.
I need you with me all day.
All right.
So as my boy Eddie C would say, I digress. We're going to bring in another special guest here today, as if Shay wasn't enough, as if JD's not enough. And you know what, dude? Again, I can't say it enough. Much love, and I'm very proud of you. Thanks for doing us right. We're going to bring in the current educator and chef instructor at Hillsborough High School, our friend Dalton Dunn. What's up, buddy?
Hopefully you guys can hear me.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
What?
Oh, shut up.
and you know what?
I literally pulled out earphones from 2 years ago. I've never used to try to figure this out.
I don't use earphones. I can't hear with them. I can't hear without them. It is what it is.
I don't make enough to make earbuds.
So
some knockoff.
Hey, Chef, real quick. I don't know how long you've been watching. I know you do watch the podcast, but we played the video today from my visit when I came. The video, dude. We played the video today of my visit when I came.
I think you had a lot more fun. I think you had a lot more fun than I did.
I got to walk around. I get to talk to all the kids. I get to watch them cook. I get to hang out. You have to work.
No, it's I have my fun. Kid wants to buy cookies, you cut a duck head off and put it in a to-go box and have to open it to buy one. So, I have my fun, but when you're there, it just always seems like business.
Well, you know what? First and foremost, much love. For putting up with me, because I walk around and I go, And man, I remember the time I almost fell out the window. I remember the time I broke the table. I remember this. I remember that. Jarvis, did I ever break anything when you were in the room?
No, my face. That's about it.
Did I really?
Yeah, we had some times.
Nothing but love, homie. Nothing but love.
All love, and I wouldn't regret nothing.
Hey, what? But Chef, thanks for putting up with me when I come in because like I was saying, Hillsborough and Chamberlain, I just kind of slip back into my own head, and Patrick, you've been with me, I think, in the culinary program at Chamberlain. It's like that's mine, that's me, that's fucking me, and it's like, dude, shut the fuck up already. But you're doing some killer things out there, Chef, and thank you for I don't want to say bringing it back where it should be, but every program, every business, everything, it follows the leader, and you're doing a great job out there. You have to get me one of those hats. I am going to put that out there right now. I will make you a deal. I will get you a VooDoo Chef patch for that hat if you get me a hat for my VooDoo Chef patch.
What do you want, a visor or you want a hat?
I want a hat, dude. I want a full-on long red row. Big shout out to my man Earl Garcia. Fucking keep kicking ass, motherfucker. You're a rock star.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A big red.
All right, so Chef, you came in tonight for a very special reason.
I hope not.
Oh no, yes, you did, my friend. And Jarvis, when I talked to you, I said, hey, Jarvis, here's what we want to do. We want to do trivia. You said, I got you. I ran trivia at McDinton's for so many years. Well, guess what, homie? Running trivia and being part of trivia, two totally different things. It's time for a little pointless pop culture trivia. Before we do, big shout out, thanks for Jennifer Lee Marie checking in, Jen Rossich. Nothing but love. I hope you're enjoying your time to yourself, your time with your family. Much deserved. Thanks for checking in. But it is time for pointless pop culture trivia. And as always, the winner of tonight's pointless pop culture trivia will have their name entered into a drawing where they may or may not be selected the winner of a prize to be named at a later date. So make sure you are all in. In the past, I would be the reader of the questions, and Big Eddie C would be the keeper of all things important, meaning score and determining who called out their name. He and I have since transferred all of those duties to Chef Patrick so that he and I can jump in the game and play along with you guys. So tonight's Pointless Pop Culture Trivia, we are going to see if you guys can beat the old men. And here are the rules. Chef Patrick will read a question. If at any time during the reading of that question you think you know the answer, simply shout out your own name. If you shout out your own name, that means you think you know the answer. Whomever Patrick, Eddie C, did you like that? Whomever Patrick hears first. Was that correct?
Yeah.
Rockstar, I've been trying hard. Whomever Patrick hears first, he will call upon. He has the definitive answer. Please don't Sam Creighton us. And just so you know, if your name becomes an action like that, it's not a good thing. Please don't Sam Creighton us and complain about latency or fixed or rigged or any of that. You're not undefeated, Sam. Right, Ed?
That is correct.
Shout out your own name. Whomever Patrick hears first, he will call out your name. If you know the right answer, say the right answer. If you give the right answer, you will receive 1 point. The person with the most points at the end will win the game. There are no incorrect answers. Do not receive a negative point. And if there is an incorrect answer, everyone else will be able to shout out their name to try to give the correct answer. And once again, as always, the winner of tonight's Pointless Pop Culture Trivia will have their name entered into a drawing where they may or may not be selected the winner of a prize to be named at a later date. Chef Patrick, what is our category tonight? And if you say fantasy football, fuck you.
No, I was going to say that for another week. I wanted to give you at least one more chance. At least try to get a win.
0-3.
No, so tonight's topic, we have the year 2000 to 2010 movies, music, and TV.
Dude, that's the 10 years that I checked out. Dude, I didn't drink during those years. How am I going to get these right?
He also didn't eat meat.
Do you remember that, dude? Most people
Yes,
don't
I
believe
remember
me.
that. Yeah, I remember that.
Man.
I was trying to figure out how you was eating burgers and stuff now. It was like,
I'm making up for that year and a half of fucking whatever the fuck happened in my life.
I remember you would chew it and spit it out just to make sure it had the flavor that he was looking for.
Oh, man.
Hey, you know what? Jarvis, as much as I fucking talk shit on here about vegetarians, why the fuck did you have to bring that up, dude?
Dude, because I just it baffled me because I remember then, and then when I saw you like all the video, I talked to you a couple of years ago, about 4 years ago, and you were saying like how good your voodoo dust tasted on the steak, and I was like, how would he know? He don't even eat it. So then you post all these videos of you biting into a burger, and then even the video that we just watched earlier that had bacon on the sandwich. I was like, all right, cool. I guess that's what
you do know the 5 food groups, right?
Tell it to me.
Butter, bacon, caffeine, carbs, and bourbon.
That's not good.
And hey, you know what? Let me just tell you how I live my life these days.
Yeah.
That's how you feel. All
right. So there was a time. What Jarvis is referring to, there was a time, and I still worked in industry when I taught Jarvis. So I was double dutying, and it was tough, man. And you know, working in industry is hard. So if you work in the food service hospitality industry, nothing but love. It is a fucking tough job. If you're a teacher, you know, I talk a lot of shit, but nothing but love. It is a very, very hard job. Even the most shitty teacher, if you're a parent out there and you're like, this teacher sucks, you know what? Re-examine yourself as a parent and try supporting that teacher, because that teacher is busting their ass to try and do everything for that kid. And we need your support to help make that kid better. Don't just fucking pass the onus on to us.
Right.
So you know, during this time, I'm working 2 jobs, and I realized someone said to me, "Do you know how much beef you eat?" So I started like thinking about it, and I eat like 6 pounds of beef a week. That was just beef. I ate pork, I ate fish, I ate chicken, and so I just started by cutting out beef. And I started feeling better. So I just kept cutting out protein. And I cut out protein. And I cut out protein. Until next thing you know, I wasn't vegan, but I didn't eat any meat. I ate a lot of red dye number 5 because Doritos are the shit, just heads up. And I ended up doing that for about 1.5 years. And I came home one day and Marie's like, "You look green. You look green. Would you please just eat some fucking protein?" My wife doesn't cuss, right, Ed? She
Totally
said,
true.
would you please eat protein? And quick heads up. Can anybody guess what the first protein I ate was?
Chicken?
No.
Eggs.
What do you think?
Eggs.
I love eggs? No.
Hot dog.
Man, I love hot dogs. Angelina and I ate 3 at the game the other day. No. Big Eddie C, tell me about one of the places you worked at.
Oh.
I had a large pan pizza, pepperonis lover, and I ate the whole fucking goddamn thing. And ever since then, it was like, fuck you, vegans, because it's fucking amazing.
Oh, my goodness.
That's funny that you remember that, Jarvis. Jarvis Davis, can I share the private chat, Jay?
Yeah.
And wait,
Yes.
just so you know, I'm drinking out of liters, not 750s. I won't remember tomorrow. Chef Dunn, I'll pay
Yes,
for
sir.
2 hats if I can get them. Jarvis is an alum. He wants a hat as well. So
definitely.
I'll have some kids that are asking for replacements, so I'll look into it.
Yeah.
you know what?
I'll make it happen, man. Don't worry about it.
We'll, you know what? Next time I come over, let's just walk over to Earl. We got Sam Creighton checking in saying burger. I don't know what that means, Sam. Much love. And if you were listening while we were talking about don't Sam Creighton the game, nothing but love, homie. I love you. I love you. I love you. A hamburger. What did you eat? I would love to know, Chef Youngs. It was not a hamburger. It was a pepperoni pizza, Cecilia. And again, you can send that bottle of Jack Daniels to P.O. Box 2301, Oldsmar, Florida 34677. I'm just kidding. Don't send me anything, CC. Ed, read the comment bar from Sam. Hey, Sam, real quick before we start pointless pop culture trivia, answer quickly. Do you want in? I will send you an invite right now, and we will wait. As Ed's yawning, saying, "I'm going to kick his ass." That yawn. That yawn translated to "I'll kick his ass tonight."
You know, if I'm on Jarvis's team, right? And
no teams.
No teams.
No teams. But
say Jags fan, I can deal, but I'll deal.
Oh, don't start that Jag fan crap there, guys.
I'm from Jacksonville. I'm literally from Jacksonville. I don't like literally.
Hey man, I'm from Nebraska. I got nothing to see.
Hey, here comes Sam Creighton, getting ready to join the VooDoo Chef podcast. He has not played pointless pop culture trivia in quite some time. Let's hope he's rusty, and we kick his ass. And as always, as we play pointless pop culture trivia. Trust me, most of us don't even read the fucking chat bar anywhere. If you think you know the answer, type the answer in the chat bar, and we'll see how you fare against us. Sam, your invite is sent. It's in your text box. Open that up. Let's get your ass in here. So Big Eddie C. Oh, you're drinking honey, right?
No, well, this is one I keep. I want to show you this one.
Hold that closer. I can't see. Is that rye?
No, it's Jack Honey.
Jack Honey, yeah.
But this one's signed, which you can't see it, but it's signed by the assistant master distiller of Jack Daniels. Oh, where's the camera? Right there.
Nice.
Oh man, that's badass, dude.
Yeah.
Darren Balch, if you're watching right now, I need one of those.
Yeah, this is a prize. You can't buy this.
Why all the love? Why did you point the camera at your crotch, dude? You said this is a prize, and the camera went to your crotch.
Yeah, nice.
We really don't care about that, Jarvis. Sam Creighton, we got to get this thing rocking. I was on time until Jarvis brought up the fact that I didn't eat meat. And then he points the camera at his crotch. What the fuck? Dalton Dunn's over there going,
Jacksonville.
Guys, I work for the school district.
Wow, you really? I went to Hillsborough. Do I get any credit for that? I mean, like literally.
Hey man, I was trying to back you up. I was totally there.
You say it wrong first and foremost, Jay.
What, Hillsborough?
Yeah. What the fuck? When did you become an adult? It's Hillsborough.
It's the borough.
Well, I'm in the front of the house now, so I got to be more.
It's got to be the borough. It's always the borough.
Yeah, I can't talk like I'm on the line.
No, I mean, even the alumni from '64, they even come up and they're like, "Oh yeah, Hillsborough."
Yeah,
right, yeah.
Bro.
Well, I lost my swag somewhere. All right, I lost it.
So as we're waiting for Sam, fucking A, God knows how long that's gonna be. All love, Sam. I'm fucking with you.
Can I? If we're waiting for Sam, can I say my best and worst Hillsborough alumni story?
Dwight Good.
It's going to be great, but it's going to be bad at the same time.
Give it up, man. We love dirt.
Yeah.
More ways than one.
So, it was the class of 1944, and they wanted to have a alumni luncheon
What the fuck was Betty White there?
Yeah, it sounds about right. The alumni 1944, 1945 hit me up, and they wanted to secure parking spots, and that was the biggest deal.
And
I
pudding.
couldn't. And I just thought to myself the entire time, what the hell are we going to prepare? Pudding, mashed potatoes, here for polio, and I'm like, I got nothing. So I was like kind of dialing back because, like, let's be honest, guys. I hate to be the guy. Class of 1944, 1945, they're not the most new to society. And I look at my students day in and day out, and I love them to death. And I'm like, So I'm kind of backpedaling. And the class president, he's hitting me up. He's being super nice, super generous. And he's like, we want to do lunch, we want to do this. And then one day, no emails happen. I get an email from the vice president of the Alumni Association from that year. He passed away.
Jeez.
I didn't know how to handle that. And I don't think my students would know how to handle that. And they still wanted to have a luncheon. I kind of left it alone. I just kind of like let it float off in the distance. I'm like, I don't think my students are emotionally capable of handling the Alumni Association from 1945 passing away. But sadly, in my head, I'm thinking to myself, and it's probably going to be fired. Probably for the best. Because I've also had students that I've taught that have had past alumni come in and say something that was not kosher. I was like, yeah, well, it's done is done. And when I explain that story to my kids nowadays, they're like, I said, yeah, you know when the A-bomb dropped? They're like, yeah. I said, this guy tried to talk to me and It's a lot of very choice vernacular because I did not say that like that.
You know what? When the easiest thing to do, you just tell them no.
The parking was full that day.
Dude, a lot of people confuse, and you can watch Patrick here, confuse what we do with a business. And I will be the first to look at any single one of these people and tell them absolutely not. We're not here to cater to you. We're an education facility, and that's what we do. Chef, you're open tomorrow, and we're not even going to say where it's at because we don't want people to come. We don't want people off the street to walk in and think we're a restaurant. And we don't take clientele like that. We let people who are in education know that we're open. And if they show up, great. We have customers to practice on. If they don't show up, we manufacture customers to practice on. When we start dealing with, I'm going to say real customers or people who don't know education, as much as I say I hate fucking educators, we are educators. It's what we do. Are you drinking beer?
Am I drinking beer? No, it's still the bourbon.
Got you.
All the ice
sorry,
melted.
man. I was a little disgusted.
No, all the ice melted.
as we start to accept quote unquote real customers, we create real problems because we're at an educational facility, and only educators can understand that. Oh my God, he was just fucking there. Where'd he go? Sam, where the fuck?
Are you shitting me though? Like, you can't tell me though that you haven't heard the most dumbass things you've ever heard from a person ever come out of somebody that you work with mouth.
Patrick, how quick am I to pass out fuck yous for free?
All day, every day.
All day, every day, dude.
How
All day,
about,
all day, every
you have
day.
a person that teaches your child that walks up and says, I want a chicken quesadilla.
I don't give a
No
fuck.
chicken.
Well,
And then
wait,
you
that's a TikTok site.
No, oh, you have to listen to this
Hashtag
story.
addicted.
I have stories for days about this stuff. I want a chicken quesadilla. No chicken. You want a cheese quesadilla? This is what my student responded to. You want a cheese quesadilla? They're like, no, I want a chicken quesadilla, no chicken.
Oh snap!
Like,
I see.
yeah. Oh, that's no problem. A cheese quesadilla.
My fucking
No,
phone died
no.
as soon as I got in.
No. That's not what we want. It's a 35-year-old woman
Wait.
arguing with a 16-year-old girl.
All right, so let's flash back here, Dalton, just so you know, and correct me if I'm wrong. She's a 35-year-old woman who went to K-12, went to college to be an educator, left college, went back into the system of education to train to be an educator, and then became an educator. She does not know what life is like. All the love, 35-year-old woman who doesn't know what the fuck a cheese quesadilla is. See you later. Bye. Danny Lee, thanks for checking in. Everybody, right now, please welcome Sam Creighton back to the podcast. Big Green Eggs and Sam, what is going on?
What's up, Chef? My phone died as soon as I got in.
So what the fuck are you on?
My phone. It's on a charger at the same time, but it's in the dark now.
Did we not get a photo?
I don't have a background photo. And let me see if I can figure. Can you see?
Look at it. There's Sam Creighton checking in. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, Cecilia, what are you saying? Danny Lee, thanks for checking in. What's going on? Cecilia saying, oh, that's what I get that fuck you from that I tell somebody real quick. CC, if I taught you anything, please don't tell people it's to say fuck you to people, because that's not true. We accomplished way more than that.
I learned you.
Keep living that life. Jarvis, don't you dare say I taught that to you. Hey, Jarvis, let me ask you a question, because and Sam, don't go away. Dalton, don't go away. The Erik that's talking to you today, when I tell people people tell me I have a potty mouth now. On a scale from 1 to 10, would you compare now to 1999? Now being a 1, 1999 being a 10.
10 to 10.
So 10 of 10 in 1999.
To
now
right now, to this day. You were 10 back then and you're a 10 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, with all that said, we're going to move right along. All right, pop culture trivia. Here we go. Chef Patrick, I'm going to turn it over to you. Please remember, Big Eddie C, I know you got that alligator paw. It does you no good except good luck today. Make sure you shout out your name. I know you like to be humble and reserved, but remember what our friend Doc Barbecue says. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And I'm definitely trying. I'm winning about trivia tonight. So, Patrick, we're going to start from fresh since Sam just joined us. Sam, since we can't see your face, give me a shout out just so we know you're there.
I'm here.
All right. So tonight's Pointless Pop Culture Trivia. If you know the answer, simply shout out your name. And if your name is selected, that Patrick leads you first, you'll have the answer to answer the question. Please remember, do not shout out the answer that does not get you the point. You have to shout out your name, be called upon by Patrick, and then you can give the answer. Right answers get 1 point. Wrong answers get no deductions, but everybody else gets a chance to answer. And as always, we are playing tonight. The winner of Pointless Pop Culture Trivia will have their name entered into a drawing where you may or may not be selected the winner of a prize to be named at a later date. And just so you know, much fucking later. Patrick, I'm tagging out to you. Give us the title, the category, and how many questions we have, because you know I'm going to ask you a million times.
Of course. All right, so we have a total of 10 questions today, and our topic is 2000 through 2010 movies, music, and TV.
I was just
all right.
it actually hit me because Eddie fucking always blocks me.
I promise I will do the best to listen to when whoever calls it out first. What's up, Erik?
Give me the dates.
2000 through 2010, so a decade.
Time out. Jarvis, you graduated in 99. I was at Hillsborough. I was 30 years old to 40 years old. I'm good.
All right. That's all. Like I said, it's all music, movies, and TV. So it's all.
Shout out your own name.
All right. So question number 1. Which movie had the highest box office sales in 2009?
VooDoo.
Erik.
Shrek.
No.
Yes, it did.
Not in 2009.
Yes, it did.
I mean, it may have, but not in 2009.
My house it did.
Done. Avatar.
Avatar, correct. Yep, got it.
Wait. Time out. Done. You know you're not allowed to cheat, right?
I'm not cheating. I literally had to think about that, but then I thought about my life. So, yeah.
Yep.
If you
I
win
was 19,
tonight,
bro. I was 19.
You were 19?
Yeah.
Fuck you on 2 accord then. Go ahead there, Patrick Carts. I was 30. Fuck you.
Hey, in my defense, I've already been in jail. 2019.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. Yeah, that's Eddie C. That's hyperbole, right? That's hyperbole.
That's hyperbole.
That's hyperbole. For all of you non-Floridians, that's hyperbole.
He's talking about a movie that had absolutely nothing to do with anything except, God, what was that weird ass guy?
Sam Creighton. Did I get it right?
Which one?
Hey, Sam. Where can we find you? I'll answer that question in a second, Jen Rossage. Sam,
Freddie Prinze Jr.
The accounts real quick.
Well, it was formerly Big Green Eggs and Sam on Instagram, but it's been hacked for about 6 months, and Instagram is fucking worthless with getting it back. So right now it's just my Facebook, and Big Green Eggheads of Tampa Bay is our group. The Pinch a Penny out in Fishhawk is the headquarters for that group. Over 1,000 of us local eggers, and tons of VooDoos in that group now too, thanks to being the #1 VooDoo dealer ever.
The absolute #1 VooDoo dealer, #1 pimper of dirt. And Sam, nothing but much love. And we can't wait to see you at the VooDoo Chef charity golf tournament on November 5th. VooDooChefGolf.com. Question number 2, Patrick, just shut me up whenever you want, because it's Tuesday night and I got to go inside and watch my Big Fat Fabulous Life. Not that I watch that show.
All right, question number 2. What was the name of the film that won popular rapper Eminem his first Oscar?
VooDoo.
VooDoo.
8 Mile.
It's
God. That would be it.
Just for the record, it is 8 Mile from my house to Irwin. Not really. Made that shit up. But Jarvis, we have a question from the VooDoo's checking in. Miss Jennifer Rossage, did she by any chance teach you physical science, biology, or any of those courses? I know you were in Impact, but prior to that, do you remember Miss Jennifer Rossage? She is a longtime VooDoo and a Hillsborough educator.
I remember Miss Rossage.
And she remembers you. She's checking in. Yes, Jennifer. Jarvis remembers you. And, of course, Go Big Red, Long Red Row. Earl Garcia, Patrick Arts. We're on question number 3. Not that I'm determined to win.
All right, question 3. What was the name of the popular 2009 Quentin Tarantino movie that had only 30?
Kill Bill. Done. Kill Bill.
VooDoo, did I hear you?
Yeah. If you heard me first, I'm gonna.
I feel like I did.
Done. Kill Bill.
I'm gonna say Kill Bill.
That is not correct. So, so to finish the question here, 2009.
I know the answer, and fuck you because I thought you were right.
2009.
It was probably Inglourious Bastards. So
I'll finish reading the question. 2009 Quentin Tarantino movie that had only 30% of its dialogue in English.
Oh.
Oh, Inglorious Done, Inglorious Bastards.
That would be correct. Inglorious Bastards it is.
Hey, Sam,
It
did
happens-
we
it
lose
happens to be
connection?
that fun fact, I worked in kitchens since I was like stupid young, but when I was going through my education, part of my sociological theory was movies.
That's very cool. A buddy of mine got his master's in the use of video as part of education. And what I mean by that is my boy Alex Clazo showed movies in class every day. Al, if you're out there, I got nothing but love for you. We helped so many kids together. I love you. Sam, are you still out there? Because if I'm not mistaken, you have zeros. Patrick, give us the score.
We have a 2 for Dalton and 1 for VooDoo. Moving on to question number 4.
Dalton, I think you're having some connection issues. I don't know. You might. I see your screen coming in and out.
Yeah, no, it's fine. My headphones actually went out.
What?
So
I can't hear you, huh?
That's how they used to do me.
You're getting Sammed. All right,
Patrick.
Patrick.
7 in a row, and then they'll just stop inviting you for a while.
That is so not true. You're invited all the time. You have an open invitation. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 4. The now iconic line, remember, remember, the 5th of November, hails from which popular movie of this decade?
It was.
Wait. Wait till you're called upon there, Mr. Dunn.
Wait, I'm waiting.
Who's in first, Patrick?
I heard Dunn.
No, he said fine. He wants to do it. Go ahead.
He heard. No. He
I did hear Dunn first.
By all means, he's not going to remember the pale-faced man with the mustache that was a very long chin strap that he wishes he could do, and pointy eyebrows. It's all fine.
So what?
You're up. I just didn't want you to give the answer to somebody.
No, I'm not. I'm not giving the answer. You said you want it.
No, I don't want it. I wanted to make sure he heard you first. What's the answer?
No, you're more than welcome, sir. You got this.
No, I really don't.
No, I am sincerely being a gentleman here and trying to.
I don't know I did not say voodoo.
It happened to be that person. Oh shit! I don't know. I know it, but I don't know it.
What's the name of the movie?
No, I know it exactly. It's Vendetta.
V for Vendetta.
V for Vendetta. Damn it.
Patrick, make the ruling.
I'm going to give that to Sam.
Whoa! Brighton is on the board.
Yeah. I'm tired, fucker.
Dalton, just say your name and wait. Don't say your name and then shout out the answer. I want you to get it right, but I want you to get the point.
A wave?
No, just say your name and wait. You said Dalton. I know that Dalton V for just hold tight.
No, it's done, but
whatever. I still love you.
All right, no, that's fine.
All right, we're going to move on to question 5 here. What was the name of the first movie that was released in the MCU 2008?
Yeah, you got no fucking.
Sam.
Iron Man.
Iron Man is correct.
Ed, I need some help here, buddy. We cannot let Sam win.
You're on your own, man. I saw that part a couple times.
Jarvis, are you still in the podcast? Has anybody seen Jarvis?
Still there, just trying to figure it out. So at the end of 5 here.
Job and a wife, so just bug off, guys.
Yeah.
So at the end of question 5, 2 points Sam, 2 points Dalton, and 1 point VooDoo. Question number 6.
So you say there's a chance.
Of course there is.
And I need some help.
In the pilot episode of Glee, what song does the Glee Club perform?
Done.
VooDoo.
Done.
Glee.
Was that your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's not correct. VooDoo.
I didn't know.
Start your timer there because fucking I gotta.
Ed.
No, it's still me. It's Journey.
Damn.
It's fucking Journey. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. I see the name of the song.
Sam.
Wait. No. Because Ed's before you, Sam. We gotta block you out. Oh fuck! It's
the song my daughter was born to.
Shut.
Damn.
Sam
fucking over.
Ed is next. Shut up. It's Journey. It's
Sam.
Sam, shut the fuck up.
Done. Can't stop.
It is
Ed.
Oh my god. Don't Stop Believing.
Hey, there we go. All right.
What's the name? Can't Stop Believing.
Was your internet that slow? It took that long to look it up? Fuck.
Dude, what? I'm busy muting you, dude. So I could think.
Right now.
Come out. I need a score update here, dude, because I'm
giving
getting stressed.
it 2 points VooDoo, 2 points Dalton, and 2 points Sam.
And just for the record, Sam, I am 2-0 since I've entered this game here, and it seems to be you and Dalton are both having internet connection problems.
Yeah. Don't Stop Believing is the song that was playing in the delivery room when my daughter was born.
Dude, I absolutely love your daughter. I remember when I came to your house and she had her VooDoo shirt on, and it's her sleeping shirt.
Hell yeah, she loves it.
But the most amazing thing was she walked up to me with her galoshes on, and she said, "Do you like my shoes?" And they were on the wrong feet. And I was like, "Those are absolutely amazing." And it was the cutest thing in the world, dude. And for the record, how old was your daughter at the time?
2.
Yeah, I don't want people to think, my daughter's 22. I didn't want them to think your daughter was like 22 with their shoes on the wrong feet. Quick, Pat, while everybody's laughing, read the next question.
All right, question number 7. Which actor in How I Met Your Mother played Barney?
VooDoo.
Jarvis. VooDoo.
VooDoo. It is the fucking magician. It is Neil Patrick Harris.
Correct. All right, VooDoo takes the lead. 3 points.
How many questions do we win? Question number 8?
We are on question number 8. You got 3 more to go.
Not that I'm competitive. My wife and I were laughing last night about how competitive we are.
Super
and just for the
surprised.
record, I was harder.
I'm not surprised. Just,
Dalton. Dalton, I absolutely love you, dude.
Of course you know Neil Patrick Harris. Everybody knows him.
Yeah.
You know faster.
I only know him from being a magician, dude. And Miss Jennifer Rosage, thanks for remembering when Angelina was born. For the record, she'll turn 22 this month. That's quite a long time that we've known each other. Big Eddie C, she needs some mental stimulation, so the two of you have got to get together real soon.
Oh, man.
You two met some motherfuckers. With all the love.
All right. Question number 8. Last 3 here. File sharing service Napster was
VooDoo.
VooDoo.
Metallica.
That is correct. So the rest of the file sharing service Napster was sued by which veteran rock band citing copyright infringement? And that was Metallica. So we got 4 points VooDoo, 2 points Dalton, 2 points Sam. Final 2 questions.
Oh my Jesus, Eddie, Jarvis, where the fuck are you?
I'm right here.
I know it's your question.
I tried. You beat me to it.
All right, question number 9.
Jarvis, got the list of the answers in front of him. You heard him say at the beginning.
Patrick, how many times do you think we're going to hear that?
He goes, Metallica.
Like literally, it was the 3 words into the question, and he had the answer already.
I thought he was founded. I was ready to answer that, and he comes out with Metallica.
Hey, Sam, who founded Napster?
Made the question ready to go for him.
Man, who founded Napster? Seriously.
It depends on which answer you want.
Who founded Napster?
Justin Timberlake, if you want to talk about the movie. And everybody knows.
That was great, dude. I give you bonus points for that.
And the real answer is Lyle. Everybody knows that it was stolen while Lyle was taking a nap, and that's why it was called Napster.
Okay, who's Lyle?
None of you have seen that movie?
No, I did, because that's how I knew Justin Timberlake.
No, 2 different movies. So there's a movie called The Italian Job.
Oh my God.
With Marky Mark.
I was 13. I got nothing, bro. I win.
And the actual person that got credit for Sean Parker.
I got nothing.
Dude, all of that conversation was absolutely amazing. Patrick, I'm just gonna turn it back over to you.
All right.
Timberlake. But go watch The Italian Job, and you'll understand that reference. And I can't believe none of you have seen that. But I guess considering 3 of you are ancient, and the other ones are.
I'm fixing my glasses here so I can see.
Child, because the only thing I remember is that some old woman coming up and saying, "They didn't swear in The Italian Job. It was a great movie." Cool.
All right, last 2 questions here. Question number 9. Which sitcom revolves around a group of people working in a paper supply company?
VooDoo.
VooDoo.
Oh, wait, it's Dunder. The Office.
The Office, yep.
You want to know what's funny? Fucking hate that show.
Yep.
Why do I know that show?
I hate that guy. I've never watched the whole episode.
Angelina loves that show. And Patrick, correct me if I'm wrong. I can sit back and enjoy a Jack.
You can. You are going to win no matter what here at the last question. So, and the last question, question 10. At the 2000 Grammys, which artist tied Michael Jackson's single-year record haul of 8 awards?
Done, Eminem.
Done. Eminem is not correct. VooDoo. VooDoo.
The greatest rock band of all time is what I want to say, Kiss. But I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say the last American rock band, Wicked, because they're badass motherfuckers and they're on last week's podcast. And if you missed it, you can go on YouTube, the VooDoo Chef channel, and check it out. Am I right?
I love that answer, but it's not the correct answer.
All right. Well, I tried.
Ed.
Wasn't it Taylor Swift?
It was not.
Oh,
no, 2000. Taylor Swift didn't come out till after that.
Don't cloud the issue with facts, Sam. Just give us an answer.
Reread the question.
Sure. At the 2000 Grammys, which artist tied Michael Jackson's single-year record haul of 8 awards?
Done.
Done.
Mariah Carey.
Not correct.
VooDoo.
VooDoo.
Violent Femmes, can't tell you a single song.
Not correct. I have to think about what you said for a second.
Yeah, I know. How many guesses do I get? Because my next one is Pearl Jam, just so I can say I hate Pearl Jam.
Well, I mean, honestly, you won anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I can just tell you that the correct answer is actually Santana.
Who?
Santana.
He can't even take credit for that song because the guy from Matchbox 20 is what made it good.
Clearly he can, and he did in 2000.
He did not make Smooth a great song. Ed, what's the guy's name that made Smooth a great song?
Yeah.
Carlos Santana?
No, fuck you, Ed. I love you. What's the guy's name from Matchbox 20?
Rob Thomas.
Yeah.
Ed, that smirk was classic.
Finally answer the question.
Answer. It was Santana, dude.
Yeah, Santana.
And for the record, Patrick, Jarvis,
yeah,
I love you. You didn't answer a single one. And for somebody that hosts trivia, I'm just going to say, seriously.
Dude, I'm good at making sure people show up and the job is done right. I don't need to know the answers.
Touche, did you just rob everything I fought for tonight?
Right? Just like Erik, when you're hosting, you got the paper with the answers in front of you.
No, I don't even know the questions. It's my job to make sure that everybody's getting served right and then drinking. I don't care about the questions.
Sam's just throwing shade.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. I know that's your slogan.
No, that's Doc Barbecue's slogan, not
no,
mine.
Doc Barbecue is if you're looking, you ain't cooking.
Same. And it's also fuck you, Green Bay Packers. Patrick, if you'd like to go ahead and read the scores right now, I'd be happy to hear them.
Of course, I can do that. So unlike your fantasy team, you won with 5 points. And then Dalton and Sam tied with 2.
Aren't there like 6 people in your fantasy league? How did you not get a good team?
What was that, Sam?
Aren't there like 6 people in your fantasy team?
Yeah, Sam, shut the fuck up.
How did you not get a good team?
Sam, we're gonna ruin our relationship here if we both keep talking. Is it Chance the Rapper, Chef Youngs? Who is Chance the Rapper? Cecilia, I really, really think we have a great relationship. And I know that you've seen the stats where I beat DJ Don Pablo in a hip hop trivia challenge, but I have no clue who the fuck Chance the Rapper is. Sam,
see, that's one answer I do know. That should have been a part of trivia. I'd have got it right.
All right. Bonus question: who is Chance the Rapper?
Obviously, he's a guy named
You
Chance.
gotta say Jarvis.
No, I don't. The game is over. I don't have to follow the rules anymore.
Touche. Who's Chance the Rapper?
No, he's just a local American. I mean, not a local, but just an American rapper. That's all he is.
No, he's actually pretty good.
He wears that hat with the number 5 on it.
Well, we've all seen people wear hats with shit on it.
I know why he doesn't wear number 1, but because Spitty Van Voozer from SpongeBob, he was number 1. But why didn't Chance the Rapper wear number 2?
I couldn't tell you, man. I don't know the guy's personal thing. I know he shows up on TV a lot, and people tend to pay him for a lot of things. And he's also a rapper.
He wears that 3.
It's number 3?
Yeah.
I thought it was 5. See? Well,
I don't know. It might be. I'm just saying. He's not good.
He would be number 2 if you put, cheese on this grouper sandwich. But
hey, let me butt in here and just tell everybody I got nothing but love for everybody in this room. Big Eddie C's already checked out because the time he's got other things and other obligations he has to live to. Dalton, you're doing an amazing job at Hillsborough High School, and I appreciate that because it makes me remember the time when I was there. And again, there was some times when I questioned what was taking place at that program. And as much as I say I don't like educators are what makes the future. And I got nothing but love for you, dude. You're killing it out there. And we're going to continue to show that video of what you're doing at Hillsborough High School.
Thanks,
because you're absolutely making a difference.
Are you the new culinary chef there, Dalton? I missed that part earlier.
He's been there for a couple years now. How long, Dalton?
For 9 years. But,
Dude, are you serious?
So when is your team going to come compete in VooDoo Bash?
Touche.
We have. We placed second. We just didn't realize that.
He's talking about Dalton's talking about underground, Sam.
Realize that we prepare food beforehand.
Dalton, we're talking about 2 different things.
2 different content.
So Dalton, let me throw this out at you.
I
And
didn't know
not that we're putting you on the
that
spot.
underground that took place at when we went to Leto was you could do like you could have people prepare things beforehand.
No, Dalton, touche. Listen, this year's competition for underground, I'm going to give you a heads up before we even announce it. This year, VooDoo Underground, first person to hear it, the best VooDoo melt.
I'll judge for sure.
You're a judge for sure. Absolutely, Sam. You're always one of dude. You're the original VooDoo. You are absolutely there. So Dalton, the best VooDoo melt is what we're doing this year for VooDoo Underground. And let me throw this at you, Dalton Dunn. On November 5th at the Eagles
golf course.
Patrick, you're shaking your head. Yes. Where's the Eagles? What part of town is that?
It's over, if you know where Sickles High School is over in that area, Citrus Park.
Citrus Park, West Chase,
yep.
Oldsmar, the Eagles Golf Club.
Yep.
We're looking for only 4 schools. Only 4 schools to participate and compete in what we're going to call the turn competition. So, and I'm an amazing golfer. But when you play 18 holes and you go from 9 to 10, they call that the turn. And if you've ever played golf with my dad, what that means is you go inside the clubhouse and you sit down for an elongated period of time and you eat obnoxious amounts of food and drink beer. And then you go back out and pretend like you're going to play the back nine, but you really don't.
That's how it starts. What you're saying is that there's a golfing competition, right?
And we're looking for 4 high school culinary teams to compete in the best gourmet hot dog.
So they have to have been in golf and
Nope. They have to create, seniors have to create the best gourmet hot dog and serve it to 72 golfers. So 36 hot dogs cut in half. As the golfers come by your hole, you give them each a half a hot dog and they eat the hot dog and they're going to vote on their favorite hot dog. And the top high school team is going to be recognized at the end of the golf tournament by VooDoo Chef. And the winning team is going to get to ride on the upper deck of the float on Gasparilla as we go down the parade route.
I don't know,
Dude,
man.
I'm not telling you anything. I'm throwing it out.
I'm still pretty bitter about the last VooDoo stuff because as much as I appreciate it, it was like I literally had people tell me they prepared stuff for their students. So if it is a audition for the students led only, nobody else touches it. No chef, nobody else touches that meat, touches that protein, touches their ingredients, nothing. Then yeah, I'd throw down.
Well, you know what? I'm going to have Patrick. Will you reach out to Dalton tomorrow and make that connection?
Absolutely.
So,
yep, I'll send you an email tomorrow morning.
Chef Dunn, we'll reach out personally. We'll get with you. We'll make sure we listen to all your concerns.
Yep.
But VooDoo Chef is nothing about promoting student success, and we're going to listen to everything you have to say and hear everything. But you're here first crack. Your participation on this means more to us than anything. We love what you're doing out there at Hillsborough High School. Keep promoting that success. Your students are nothing but top notch, and we love what you're doing. Sam Creighton, dude, we can't do what we do without VooDoos like yourself. Sam, you and I go way back. I remember the first time you came to Irwin, and I'm like, who the fuck's this guy? And you're like, this is who I am, motherfucker. And you're still that same guy. We got nothing but love for you. Most importantly, Jarvis, homie, 1997, I left the industry that I love. And to this day, I got nothing but love for our industry. And I walked away. And I walked away to hopefully make a difference in people who want to be in this industry. And you are a testament to the reason why I walked away, dude. You're exemplifying why I did what I did and proving that I made the right choice. And I don't know if you were on at the beginning of the podcast, but in 2004-05, after I left Hillsborough High School and I went to Chamberlain High School, and I met a woman by the name of Pamela Peralta who really made a difference in what I do as an educator. I won Teacher of the Year at K-12. And I was lucky enough to make top 10 finalist for the district. That was, 16, 18 years ago. I'm entering my 26th year. And today they walked into my room and they recognized me as Teacher of the Year at Irwin Technical College for doing what I do. And, I'm trying to share a photo as I talk to you guys. I could not do what I do without the support of the people around me. And if you notice that guy on the left there, that's Chef Patrick. Patrick, nothing but love, homie. I'm glad you're part of our team.
I appreciate it.
Next to Patrick, we have Miss Farrah Ramirez, who is our counselor, student counselor, just a rock star. And then to your right, my left, Chef Del Campo, my PIC, long time PIC. We go way back. And then the far right, we have Chef Mike Beatles. He and I actually have the longest relationship, going back to 2002 when we partnered at Ray J Stadium, and then continued when he became the chef of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is our instruction team at Irwin Technical College. You cannot create a better team than what we have. And I could not or would not have been nominated and recognized as Teacher of the Year without this team. Nothing but mad love for these people. I could not do what I do without the people that support me and believe in the same mission that I believe in. And Jarvis, you're out there exemplifying this. And that carries all the way to VooDoo Chef and our VooDoos. Sam, VooDoo Chef was created to support students and, without stores like yours. And, Sam's an educator, for those of you who don't know, a former history teacher. Fuck you for being knowledgeable in that section, in that subject. We could not do what we do without the holistic approach to making a difference in the community. And it goes beyond me and Patrick and Sam and Jarvis. It goes to, Sam's company and Jarvis's company and everything that goes into it. And I got nothing but love for everybody that supports everything we do. I'd love to sit here and say, thanks for checking out the VooDoo Chef podcast. But tonight it's a little different. Thank you for
real quick. So it got deep in here real quick, man. I'm actually really proud of you for getting Teacher of the Year.
I appreciate that, brother.
I know that they always say, if you love what you do, you never work a day. And I know you love what you do and you work your fucking ass off at it.
That means the world to me, Sam. But not to really get into it, but what means more is having people like Jarvis sit in this room and share his love and his passion for our industry, because I love my industry and I have such a big passion for the food service hospitality industry. And to be able to have Jarvis sit here from 1999 and share that same love, it's amazing. And if you're reading this chat room, aside from Cece's, fucking I don't know what the fuck she's saying. Because you're number one, chef. I wish I was that guy from SpongeBob who had the number one hat. I wish. The reality is, everybody that we touch and move into industry, you're number one. Cece, you're number one. Jarvis, you're number one. Carlos, you're number one. Alexis, you're number one. We just go on and on and on, because it's about having the passion. And like you say, Sam, if you're working in something you love, you never work a day in your life. And that's what's amazing. And I'm excited that I get to be the guy that shares that message. And did you cut out, Sam?
What?
I thought you cut out. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
With all that said, Jarvis, man, I'll get off my soapbox, and you've been in my class, so you know how I can get on a fucking soapbox.
Right.
Dude, I'm so proud of you, man.
Thanks, Chef, man. Yeah, it really means a lot, man. I like I said, I'm just glad that things just fell in line the way that they did, and like I've become an excellent person. I really brag about who I am whenever I talk to anyone, because I've come such a long way, and I can't wait to share this podcast. So a lot of people that come from the background that I come from, and that come from the areas and the sides of towns and the family members and all the other jazz that goes along with it, that it's never over, and there's always a possibility and an opportunity.
Hey, Jarvis, I want to share something with you, and you and I, our paths crossed, and they've crossed in 1999, and we've been in and out over the past 20 years. I want to share something with you. You say that, you've become this person, and, you and I haven't had the benefit of being in contact as much as I would like to, dude, because, I'm so proud of who you become. I say all the time, they say, and I don't know who the fuck they are, but they say that people don't change. They only grow closer to the person they've always been. So when you say you've grown into this person, I firmly believe you've only grown into the person that you've always been, dude. And you have always been this guy. It doesn't matter your neighborhood, your environment, your socioeconomic status, any of that bullshit. You've always been the guy you are today. And that's what I'm proud of, my friend.
Appreciate it, Chef. A whole lot. Nothing
but love, my friend.
I missed the beginning, Jarvis. Where is your place?
Caddy's over in Gulfport.
Okay. I have to my big green egg brother, Chris Sussman, lives out there, and he goes out all the time over there. So I have to see if he's gone in to check you out yet.
Yeah, well, reach out to me. I'll put my in the private chat over here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll put my contact information. So if you want to come out there, man, I can gladly roll out the red carpet for you and give you that warm welcome.
Wait. You're like, yeah, Chef, come on out. Sam, I'll roll out the red carpet, motherfucker.
Right, because you've already got it. You know we don't have to talk about it. So not everything needs to be talked about.
You don't even know what the fuck Sam looks like because he's.
I don't even know what he looks like.
Wait, he's on the America's Most Wanted list, dude. That's why he's hiding his face.
And that's fine. What are you gonna do? Beat me up? Come on and enjoy yourself. At the restaurant.
Jarvis, you'll love this. I was describing you today to Farrah, the woman in the picture.
Right.
Like, did you not meet Jarvis? And she's like, who's Jarvis? I go, he's the black me. Come on. And she goes, I don't know what that means, but no.
It means no worries for the rest of your days. That's what it means.
Dude, Hakuna Matata, you are definitely family, dude.
Yeah, all the time.
Jarvis, I got nothing but love, man. I don't know what to tell you, dude. You make me proud, and you're family. I tell Sam I love you. I say all the time you're VooDoo family. You go before VooDoo, dude. Your
Right.
family.
Nah, man, you set the foundation. You did a great job. You did an awesome job. I mean, like I said, that's why every time you ask me to come back, to Irwin and talk to people, I have no problem doing that, man. It's nothing like following facts. That's what I call it. It fought like literally facts, not an opinion, but facts. And what you do really represents what the culinary field is all about,
Hey, nothing but love, homies. I would love to stay here and finish this bottle, which I'll do anyways. But let's exit this bitch. Make sure you check out Jarvis. Jarvis, give us all the Caddy's information. Where can they find you?
All right, so I'm at Caddy's in Gulfport. It's at Gulfport. I think it's right outside of St. Pete. Nice waterfront property, man. We're the only people down there with a rooftop bar, and it's literally awesome. I even have a roof that retracts, so it's like under the stars at nighttime. It is freaking phenomenal.
Just notice he said rooftop. That means there ain't 4 walls, but keep going.
No, but it's great. No, I have the restaurant downstairs, and then I have a rooftop bar, and but it is really
smoke
wonderful.
cigars on your rooftop bar?
Yes, you can.
When do you want to go, Erik?
6 months, Patrick. We're definitely going. So here's the plan. And Jarvis, you have to make sure you're part of the pre-plan.
Okay.
Because I'm fat. And all you VooDoos out there, pay attention. CC, not you. I don't know where you're living, but I love all the love, CC. You're a rock star. VooDoos, here's the plan. We're going to head down to St. Pete. We're going to go to Faux Cheesy, and we're going to eat like nobody's business. We're going to show our boys, Robert and Craig, nothing but love, and just like eat some Faux Cheesy like there's no worries in life at all. And then we're going to go over and we're going to hang out and check out Caddy's Gulfport. I'm trying to read what Patrick wrote.
I just put a link to the to their Facebook page on there.
I was going to say I should just talk rather than try to read. And we're going to go to Caddy's in Gulfport. We'll go to Red Hot Tiki, check out my friends there, and ask them why they're not selling VooDoo anymore. And then we'll go down. We'll walk down the strip to Jarvis's place, and we will enjoy some New England clam chowder and a blackened grouper sandwich, American cheese, coleslaw, like my friend Bill, who got me excited about culinary in the food service world, and have a great time. Sam, we're definitely on track to do that. I hope to see everybody at the Charity Golf Classic. Sam, give us your contacts before we head out here.
I'm at Fish Hawk Pincher Penny over at Lithia Pinecrest and Fish Hawk Boulevard across the street from Newsom High School. Go Wolves. And Big Green Eggheads of Tampa Bay is my Facebook group where we are just grilling up and cooking all kinds of great stuff. And we do a bunch of different events out at the store where we have you, Chef, come out there, which we got to get set up soon now that it's not fucking blistering hot again.
Hell yeah. Maybe Jarvis and I come out together.
All right.
Actually, I live in Riverview, so I'm not that far.
All love, go Chamberlain Chiefs, or like I said, Chamberlain football team. You know what? Chamberlain Chefs. And for all my Chamberlain folk out there, why the fuck have we not named that building the VooDoo Chef Culinary Arts Program? Just saying. Patrick, where do we find you, my friend?
Just Facebook and then Instagram. It's at Chef P Arts.
Chef Parts, and if you're wondering what Chef Parts are, they're gizzards, they're bones, they're all that fun stuff. And Chef Arts is all of that and more. Make sure you check him out. Even though he is my third favorite arts, he is one of my favorite people in the world. Jarvis, much love. We're going to exit tonight checking out one of my favorite rock and roll bands, because we could not live if we did not have music, no matter who your faves are. Check out my boys, Wicked, with a little hot stage lights.
Go Terriers.
Go